there are few chances that this video popped up on your page, whatever, and you decided to watch it today, if not for the fact that you have shifted and you're ready. So I want you to watch this whole thing, because inside this very short video, I'm gonna give you all the tools, secrets, and information that you need to know in order to be able to attract and live your dream life the way you want to, by your means, on your time. And you're gonna do that through very simple means. Now listen, I understand that's a big claim, and maybe more than likely, if you found this video, you have tried various manifestation or law of attraction techniques before in the past, and maybe you've gotten some results with those even. But this video specifically is showing up to you because you are ready for the next level. And one of the biggest lessons I had to learn in my journey is that in order to reach the next level, the current self must die along with the current level. And when that happens, it's oftentimes very uncomfortable. And not only is it often uncomfortable, but if you are not aware of the fact that a level change is happening, or if you forget that you recently asked for a level change, or that you've put your intentions on one, when the dying of the old self happens, you can mistakenly confuse that for loss of ability, loss of motivation, going in the wrong direction, disresonance. And this is why I want to make this video, is to help you understand that you are actually preparing yourself and are prepared to reach the next level in your life, business, relationship, whatever. And I can tell you this, that, and this is a little bit of a secret, and we're talking exactly how you can make sure that you get to that next level, is by first understanding that you already achieve it now. You already have it now. Right? Despite what the 3D or the reality in front of you is saying, you are already the version of yourself that has achieved every single thing that you want to achieve. There's no difference, because time is just a construct. That's the same way I'm here in Michigan, and it is a Saturday, but in Australia, right, they're on Sunday. It's just a construct. So being able to know and feel what it would be like to already have the things that you wish to be or desire to be is the secret. Now, this was popularized, or at least I heard about it, and many people on here have heard about it, by a man named Neville Goddard. And Neville had these books, but first, before he had the books, he would teach people in person, and he would go through a technique where in there he would have them imagine with great detail, right before they went to sleep, yourself climbing up and down the ladder until you fall asleep, right? And before you do this, you would write on a piece of paper 10 times, "I will not climb a ladder." But then you would proceed to go to sleep, up and down, up and down, up and down the ladder, right? And without regularly, he would tell all of his students, hey, when you find yourself climbing a ladder, even though you said "I will not," then you can come back. And sure enough, sometimes it'd take a couple of days, a couple of weeks, people would go up and down a ladder, and they'd suddenly realize that they had found themselves on a ladder, just like their dream and their vision, but without doing it on purpose, and oftentimes when they don't normally get on ladders at all. Now, how does this happen? Can you apply this to your own life? Because listen, if you're watching the video so far, you're likely to not really believe just the words of a person. So I'll extend onto you how Neville Goddard says it. Don't take my word for it. What I'm about to teach you is the exact method on how to attract your dream life and how to become your dream life now, instantly changing and allowing God, or the creator, or whatever you want to call it, the creative force that is I am, take over and steer the ship and ultimately solve your problems, right? Here it is. You need to assume the feeling of what it is you already wish to be. And here's how you do this. By asking yourself a couple questions. First, you say, how would it feel if I already was blank? And I want you to really ask that in a deep way. Don't just say the words. Don't just go, how do I feel? You know, how would I feel if I was driving a brand new G-Wagon? You go, I feel rich as fuck. I feel cool. Right? Because that's ingenuine. It's going to produce absolutely zero feelings for you. Won't work. But if you say, hey, how would it feel to pay your mom's bills? Or if you say, how would it feel to tell my grandparents that, hey, I can actually purchase your home that you guys are paying these taxes. Don't worry about it. No one else is going to take it. How would it feel to be the first person in your family to go to college, not have to take out loans? Like, how would that feel? And you need to be able to put this use your imagination to really feel like it right now. If you ask me, I have already attracted 1 million subscribers. I've already attracted the dream house, my dream car. And part of me being in that highest self is making videos like this so that other people can ultimately get the things that they want, which is my biggest wish. This is the second part. You have to understand that you're always expressing the law no matter what. Whether you realize it or whether you think you are or you think you're not, it's something that's happening. So if you believe yourself to be someone who struggles, then that's what you're doing. If you believe yourself to be somebody who is successful, then the same thing will happen. If you believe that you are not healthy, then you will express unhealth. And all of these things are kind of concepts that when you're in the middle of the shit can seem a little too far-fetched. And I understand, I used to be like that. I put pennies in my car, filed for eviction, had multiple cars repossessed, and now we have a dream business helping people from literally all over the world. And the younger version of me didn't know that the biggest change I needed to make was simply to express and to believe that I was worth more and that I was more, and to remember who I really was. And so, in summary, if you want to truly manifest anything in your world, you need to first believe that you already possess it. Then, in order to hold your attention on that belief, act as if you possess it. Right? Show up the way as you would if you possessed it. Talk the way you would as you would possess it. Take action in that way. And have faith that the Creator, or God, has already solved the problem and given it to you. And I know this sounds crazy, but if you can try this for even 2 weeks, and you hold your attention every night before you go to bed, and you think to yourself, I am this thing already. What would it feel like? Let me feel like that now. And that's how you fall asleep. It will start to become expressed. I can promise you. And I challenge you to prove me wrong by doing it. Maybe record yourself and we'll see. So these things, again, come from a man named Neville Goddard. And I've actually linked below his book in which you guys can look at that. And this is the same book that I go through and all my students inside True Diamond Mindset go through to help us not only break through our fear walls, but to literally attract our dream life day in, day out. And there have been some crazy results inside the program using it. I've linked it below. It's also free on Spotify and Audible. And also, link below, you guys can book a call with me if you want to join True Diamond Mindset to help you remove the fear walls and self-sabotage on your journey of self-discovery and to attract your dream life. Peace, love, and prosperity. I'll see you on the next one.